Done with another trip of those blue dragons. Oh, time to bank. And I'll leave money on that. Yeah, fresh meat. Oh, hey there, little boy. Oh, hey there, stranger. Oh, you want some trimmed armadillo armor? No, that sounds a little bit sketchy. Oh, how about some candy? Oh, candy? I love candy. Yes, please, sir. Okay, so what you have to do is go into one of those portals over there, drop all of your armor, come back out, and I'll trade you the candy. I mean, sounds like a good deal to me. Hold the heck up. Now, don't be a silly sausage like Mr. Jakeyosaurus here. Instead, listen to me and I'm going to show you a lot of common lures and scams and even some not uncommon ones which I didn't actually know about until, like, when I asked for them. So clearly I'm the best lurer in the world because I lured a friend back in, like, 2011 or something, I don't know. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's sort of a meme. So listen up. Okay, so someone on my Discord said, Jake, I got scammed. And I was like, first of all, you're a heckin' noob. And then I was like, okay, maybe I'll make a video showcasing all of the common lures and scams so people can avoid them. So I asked people on my Discord, message me any lures and scams that you've ever encountered or that you know about, and I'll cover them so people don't fall for them. And there's a heckin' lot of them that I didn't even know about, and some of them are pretty smart actually. So there's 3 categories we're going to cover. There's going to be scams. This is just trading, nothing more than trading. Then there's going to be PvP lures like skull tricking and some other clever lures that I know about. And the last and probably the most popular one is just some straight up lures where they'll lure you into dropping your items and then you'll lose your items because you can't get back to them for whatever reason. So let's start with the example in the intro, the Castle Wars lure. Yeah. Dude, do you want to see my this is my noob outfit for the intro. Do you like it?
It's horrendous.
So in this lure, we've got the lurer right here, Mr. Jakeyosaurus. You've got the lurer's friend, Mr. Sunnymass, who's going to be playing along with the lurer. Then you've got me, the person who's gonna get lured, and we've got Elderplops, who actually isn't doing anything, but we might need him later. So this lure will start with the lurer, this guy right here, making friends with you a few weeks before, and he'll be like bragging about how his anti-lure is making him so much money. And during this time, he'll show you how to do the quote-unquote anti-lure, and he might even give you some items for you to test the lure out yourself. Go into a pool and drop the item, come and trade me, and then go grab the items back. So you'll drop whatever item they gave you, and you'll trade them. They'll give you like whatever, they'll give you nothing, and then you'll go and grab whatever item you just dropped. And so then for the next week or so, you're thinking that it works because that's pretty safe. You can just go back into the portal and grab whatever you dropped. And then one magical day, they'll be like, hey, do you want to come on an anti-lure with me? And this is where the danger happens. And it's actually pretty smart. So the lurer here will say, okay, we're luring this guy, except we're not. These people are in on it. They're with their friends. And who they're actually luring is me. And right now they're trying to get this torture amulet off of me. So the lurer is going to pretend that we need to gain this guy's trust. And he'll say, we've got to gain his trust. Let me do the lure on you, and then we'll do the lure on him. And so you do the same as before, except this time he'll ask you to do it with one of your items. So you'll take off your torture amulet. You'll go into Zamorak. You drop whatever item you brought in, and then you exit. And then you've proven their trust. But then, where's Elderplops? There he is, Elderplops. Quick, go into that Zammy portal for me.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, off he goes. So he's in the Zammy portal now. And now, let's be like, oh wait, I need to go get my item back. And you try to go into the Zammy portal, and then you can't go in because there's no space. Because the teams need to be equal size. So you're stuck there. Outside the portal, while your amulet of torture is going to appear to whoever just went into that portal, and it's going to yoink it from you. There he is. Is he got my torture amulet? Yeah, as he went and stole my torture amulet. So that's how the Castle Wars lure works. Now let's move on to a similar one, but a different method. So this next lure is quite interesting. This is the actual lure that got the person who complained to me on Discord. So the gist of it is, I'll find someone. So we've got this guy right here. What a noob! He's full Africa. He's heckin' Rainbow Afro. So they'll say, do you want to play a game for a video or whatever, and you could win a prize. And they'll say, okay, let's go to Shades of Morton. Now where they actually take you doesn't matter, because all they're trying to do is take you somewhere where if you tried to get back to that place, it would take you more than a minute to get back there. So there he is. So now we're going to go take this boat, and we're here, and we just got a little bit further to lure them to. So they'll take you here and say, do you want to play a game? Hey Flair.
Yes.
Do you wanna play a game?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Flair, we've got a naked man over here. Alright, Mr. Flair, listen closely. These are the rules. You've got to drop some items. This is a game of speed. So you've got to drop your armor, and then you're going to trade me for some items, and then you have to use the items and trade me again so that you can win a prize. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty good.
Sounds good. All right, let's do this. This is how it goes. They'll go and do round 1 or whatever, and so they'll say, okay, here's 50k and a toy horsey, and their items are now on the floor, and they have to use the toy horsey and then trade you again, and they get a more of a prize. And they'll do this however, oh, 50 GP, heck, 50k. And they'll do this however many times to try to gain your trust. And so, okay, Flair, you can pick up your items now. We're moving on to round 2. All right, drop your items and trade me as fast as possible, and then we'll start round 2. Quick, it's a game of speed. Oh, you were very fast that time, so you can have 75 GP. Wait, 75k. Oh heck, 75 GP is good enough. And then you get 75k as your reward. How's nice, man. All right, so then round 3 is gonna be the big round where we're actually gonna lure them. So pick up your items again, Mr. Flair, and then but this time we're gonna steal his claws and band us. So Mr. Flair, we're starting round 3. So again, you've got to drop your items. You guys, you look scared in the background. Okay, Mr. Flair, this is round 3. So
I swear. Right.
Elder flops in the background.
Just give me. Just do it.
No, hold on.
Get it over with.
No. Okay, Mr. Flair, here's round 3. So this time you're playing for 500k. Alright, drop your items and then trade me. And then trade me again once you've used the item for your prize. Thank you. There's your item. Now trade me again after you've used it really quickly.
Yeah, there.
Quick. Oh, good job, Mr. Flair. You won
what is happening?
You won 400 mil.
Wait, 400 mil? Wow,
400 mil. Just kidding.
Nice.
Bye.
Wait, what? No! Hey, what the fuck? Why did I go there? My items.
Yeah, I'll explain. So basically, because this place is so remote, it's going to take someone more than a minute to get back here. And so since Mr. Flair went and dropped his items, and I kept him in the trade screen, so that when he used his grand seed pod, he got teleported away, his items are going to appear, and I'm going to steal them before he gets back. Hey look, a balanced chestplate. Oh, look, some tassets. Oh, look, some claws. Yay! Boys, we're rich.
It's actually scabby.
Thank you, Elder Plops. I performed well.
You just disconnect from the call.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, the the Grand Seed Pod, sorry, when you launch it, what it does is it takes a few seconds, but a gnome pilot will appear under you and try to teleport you away. But since I've got him in the trade screen, because I've said you've got to go fast, then when you decline the trade screen, that's when he gets teleported away. We're going to have Flair do it to me now. Oh, wait, no, I need your items. Okay, so Flair's going to say, oh, it's round 1 or round 3, so I drop my stuff, I use the pod and then trade you. And you're too slow and I got teleported away. So yeah, so even if they're too slow to trade you, it doesn't matter because they still just get teleported away. And if they try to pick up the stuff, then they won't be able to because the gnome pilot appears under them. So when they spam click, they'll be spam clicking the pilot. Your stuff is on the floor, by the way, so you gotta stay there to pick it up. So yeah, that's how that lore works. On to the next one. Okay, so the next drop lore is it's pretty simple. So you go into the private corp cave. So let me just show you real quick. So you've got the lurer right here, the victim, which is this Elder Plops guy, and then me. I'm just spectating. So you only really need 2 people for this. So I'm just spectating. But what's gonna happen is this Sunny Mask guy, he's gonna be like, oh, let's play a game. So again, it'll be the same sort of principle as the last one, where you say there's a game of speed. You'll have to drop an item, then trade me for a reward. So he's gonna drop whatever he's gonna drop. I gave him a god sword. So he's gonna drop his god sword, go trade Mr. Sunny Mask, and then Sunny Mask's gonna give him a prize. So he's dropped his sword, he's like, oh, gotta go real fast, you'll get a bigger prize, and then, oh, he's gone. Yeah, see ya. And he won't be able to come back in because you need to be inside the clan chat to get back in. And once you're kicked from a clan chat, you can't join for an hour. So now we just wait for the Armored God Sword to appear. Hey, look, an AGS. Easy 14 mil. Would you look at that? So yeah, that's how that lore works. Okie dokie, so this next PvP lore is very smart actually, and it can be done with many ways. All this consists of is me, the lurer, a killer, who is this guy right here, and the victim, which is going to be this guy right here. And so what this lure is, I'll trade him and say, hey you, bet you're very poor. And basically you just talk some mad trash and you show them like a pitiful amount of money. So 100k, and you say, bet you're not richer than me, and then you call him some mean names. That's as mean as I get. And then I'll like, trade him, and then he'll be like, show me your bank, kid. So that we click here, and what this combo does is just delays your animation. And so now, you can't see my character, but he stood at the edge of the bank. So when he tries to trade me, oh boy, he gets run outside the bank. And if we have a look, our character was actually outside the whole time. And he just got staff bashed. Please no. Yeah, and there you go, and he's dead. So yeah, by the time your character gets like next to me and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna trade him, your character's already outside the bank, so you don't really have a lot of time to react. So this lure is usually done at the Grand Exchange, but we did it here just because it's quieter and we didn't want to get interrupted. But yeah, usually people would do this at the Grand Exchange, and you can use Vengeance, for the animation delay. All you need is a way to delay your animation, so using this is for me. And then this glass blowing book, which holds your delay. So yeah, it's an interesting lure. You can catch people off guard. So if you did get lured out here, they don't even need to barrage you to kill you because Flare, I'm gonna try to escape. Don't barrage me, you can kill me melee. So I'm gonna run back into the bank now. And so I'm like, oh no, I'm getting lured. And I run back into the bank, but Flare can still attack me. Wait, don't kill me. No. So they can still attack you for 1 or 2 more attacks while you get into the bank. So that gives you plenty of time to let off 2 declaw specs and like a whip hit. So yeah, that's nice. So I'm just here, AGS specking my Revenant Dragons. Not trying to get scolded, not trying to get PK'd either. And oh boy, would you look at that. I've been frozen by a team. Heck, boys, we're going to have to eat up. Nom nom nom. Oh man, they put a ranger on me. Oh dude, this guy looks like a noob. I should probably attack him and kill him, right? Slash. Oh no. I'm Scold. What am I gonna do? Alright, you can kill me now. So this is a skull trick. So this Elderplops guy, it looked like he attacked me, but he didn't. He attacked Flare and Mr. Sunnymass here because he oh boys, you're gonna have to do a better job. I'm just not dying. So I thought this guy was attacking me, but he wasn't. He was actually attacking this guy. So when I tried to attack him and attack back to kill him, I Scold. And now I'm risking max cape. That's not good. Oh, Elderplops, quick get. Oh, this guy is attacking Elderplops. Elderplops, fight for your own. Hey,
I can't get on him anymore.
Hey, Elderplops, come here.
Oh shit.
One of you want me?
Yeah, let's go.
We're like a normal
Okay.
Yeah!
Give me
There's different variants of this where someone will log out under you and someone else with a different name, like a different account will be dressed the same, and you'll think that they've attacked you, but they haven't, and then you skull on them. There's a lot of variants to skull tricking, but that's the only one I'm going to show because there's one simple way to avoid being skull tricked. Change your player attack options to always right click or hidden, and simply don't attack people if you don't want to skull. It's that simple. So thought I'd just cover skull tricking by doing that, and the next one. Okay, so the Chamber of Zericlaw is pretty simple, and if you've done a long day of raiding, your brain won't be too engaged, so you might fall for this. If you didn't know, World 65, which we're going to right now, keep note of that message right there, is the world where you like find a team for free-for-all raids. Hey, you want to raid with gang right now? Okay. So we go and we join this guy's CC. Oh, would you look at that? His team members in my world for Guardians, Mystics, Shamans, Muter, and something. So we're gonna be like, okay, let's go to his world 24. And look, the other team member just hopped to world 24, so let's just go 24. Ugh. Oh wait, what was that message? And it's too late. Oh, I died. So yeah, because I wasn't paying attention because I've been raiding for the whole day or whatever reason, then yeah, the high risk world has the same message as the PvP world, so it'd be easy to get confused between the two. So yeah, it's a bit of a stupid lure, but if you're tired or not paying attention, you could easily fall for it and lose hundreds of mils worth of gear, because you need that much gear to do a raid. Like a real scammer. Can you double my 400 mil, please? 70 mil max? Okay. Oh, this is, okay, so he said he accepted. So, and then I put 70 mil up, and he's gonna be like ultra fast. And oh, he's so slow. This is disgraceful. Yeah, okay, so this is what he does. So he's gonna trade me a bunch of times. Too slow again. This is so funny. So at some point, he's going to drop it below 70 mil, and he's going to ask me to do it really fast. Yes, he's got 10 mil now. Yeah. Damn, man. I was too slow. Basically, anyone who's like doubling money or anything like that, just like don't do it. So that's really any common scam, which is like trimming armor, doubling money, or doing anything like that, just ignore it. Don't even try it, because they're either legit just going to straight up scam you, or they're going to do what he did, which is you're going to try to think that you're clever and try to anti-scam him, but his scam is built for the person to try to anti-scam. So if he tried to anti-scam there, I'm like, oh, I've just got to accept fast, but then he withdraws all the cash. So yeah, so if there's any doubling money, just like ignore it. Just don't even, man. Just don't even. Oh, low being recognized is so cute. Anyway, so this next scam, there's 2 of them, and they're quite similar. So it's to do with the G and to just trading. So you've got someone here who's the scammer. He's going to come up to you and say, oh, hey buddy, you buy me 75 tattered Larupier furs? And so for this example, I'm using Larupier furs, but they'll just ask you to buy a real obscure item. So he's a scammer, see, he knows it. Oh sure, okay. So I'm like, okay, let's buy him 75 Larupier furs. It's just a really obscure item. So you buy them, and you're like, oh, okay. I said, oh, that'll be 1 mil and 50k, please. And then what's gonna happen is he's gonna disappear. and you've been scammed. Because if you actually look at the price of tattered Larupier fur, it's 500 GP, but because no one buys it and no one sells it, it's really expensive. So that guy either went out of his way to go and get those himself, or he went and bought them over like the last day for a really cheap price, and now he's just stuck you with them, and he made a mill from you. So there's actually a dude here scamming, like he's saying everyone buy him nature talismans for 3.5k each. So again, he's probably got an offer in selling them for 3.5k each, and everyone's buying them up, because if you go into the G real quick, you'll see that nature talismans, their normal price is 900 GP. Anyway, so my defense tank was selling those tattered Larupier furs for 13k each. And so my main got scammed super hard. And the next scam we got here is we've got a little scammer right here, and he's gonna be like, hey, I'll be like, hey, do you want a good deal? I need money quick. And he'll be like, oh, I'll give you this and this and this. And then he'll say, so you can see in the trade screen that's worth 19 mil. I'll give it all to you for 18 mil or whatever, right? So you go, oh my goodness, what a steal, because I'm just gonna dump it in the G and make myself an easy 1 mil. Again, these items can be just any sort of item. They'll just be some sort of obscure item. Typically they'll be new items, and then as you can see, dragon hasters don't sell, even though they're worth 170k on the G, and these things also don't sell unless you dump them for a whole lot less than they're worth. So, and then these are the same thing, yet none of this is sold. Now let's see, how much did we actually buy those for? So I bought these on my main and gave them to my ult. We bought these for 500k each for the Hydro Tails, 82k each for the Tooths, and 112k each for the Hasters. And yeah, they're not selling back. So the 40 Dragon Hasters may look like it's worth 6.8 mil, but they don't sell for that much. So that guy just made 3 or 4 mil off of me from the Dragon Hasters alone. That only really works with new items. So if someone's trying to sell you new items for a cheap quote-unquote price, just don't, because they're trying to rip you off. Now obviously there's a whole lot more lures than this, but the general principles are the same. So if someone's trying to make you drop items, don't drop your items. If someone's trying to trade you something for like at cash, or trying to double your money or something, don't do it. Just don't give them anything. And one thing I've personally experienced just the once though is impersonators, where someone has impersonated my account. It was my Jakeyosaurus account, but he spelled it wrong, so people thought it was me and gave him some money. So yeah, but like obviously don't do this, because he was a maxed account and he ended up getting banned, so not worth it. Now I've got 2 final points that I can't really show you, I can only talk about them. So the first one is phishing. What will happen is there'll just be someone, a throwaway account level 3 will just be standing there, and they'll just be saying search a interesting little sentence on YouTube and follow the links and all that to win something. Then when you go to the video, it's someone showing off a bunch of expensive items, and then they give you a fake forum link in the description. And they say you have to comment on a forum post to get a chance to win. But when you click the forum post, it's a link to the RuneScape website, which looks similar but isn't actually the RuneScape website. Then when you log in, bam, they have your login details, and they're going to log into your account and steal all your stuff. So never go to links when people are spamming at the G saying that you can win something. And also fake Twitch streams. So I'll put a screenshot up now, and this is the sort of thing you would see. A bunch of normal streams, and then you'll have one that's like got a ludicrous amount of views. It might be called like, it might be a popular streamer's name, but it's spelt slightly wrong, and they're saying that they're quitting or whatever, and they're trying to and they're going to give away the items or whatever. But then they say to click a link in the stream description, but that link is the same. It's a link to a fake forum post where you have to comment on something or put your login details. Don't enter your login details in any website link. It's sort of sad but true. A bunch of people in my Discord over time have made friends, and someone has valued their someone's GP over their friendship, and so they'll say, hey, can I borrow that item? And they'll take the item and then never return. So if a friend of yours asks you for an item or whatever, instead of giving them the item, you can just say, hey, do you want to go on a bossing trip and help them make money or whatever, rather than actually giving them an item or a money or some bonds. So the best way to avoid all these laws is just be vigilant, and if someone asks you to do something, just like don't even take one step into their hands, you know what I'm saying? And if my noob doesn't log in the next few days, we're gonna have to be hunting down a new one. We're gonna be a cheating boy. We're gonna be not very loyal to our noob. He hasn't been loyal to me. He hasn't logged in. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't get scammed. Alright. Oh my goodness, no, a team! Oh boy! Oh wait, it splashed. Wait, hold on, let's do that again, because my sound effects are off. Oh my goodness, there's a team! Oh no! Boys, I've been splashed on. What you doing? You splashed twice!
Did I? Oh my... Well, I had my...
So once again, I just mind my own business. Killing AGS spec and Revenant Dragons. And oh boy, we've got a team. I'm gonna get frozen equal. Oh my goodness.
I wasn't wearing my staff.
This is gonna make good out of things. It's fine. Alright, come back up. Come back up.
Like I was like,
be
wait, where's my
scared.
ice brush? Oh yeah, I'm really good at this.
Oh my goodness.